Here in Alabama, Muscle Shoals High School, 2020 quarterback Logan Smothers. Logan changed on me a little bit. You were just about an hour down the road last time I saw you. Here you are now in Muscle Shoals, and people I know are welcoming you back. You started here in high school. You'll finish it up here your senior year as well. After that, as of right now, you're set to go to Lincoln, Nebraska, be a Husker. You were just there for 4 days about a month or so ago. Spring game, spent, like I said, weekend plus out there. What does, I guess, starting with the interview, what was your takeaway? What did you learn from those 3 or 4 days in Lincoln?
Well, just getting to be around the football players and all the coaches, like get to see how they connect and their relationships. That was a big impact just because they're all so close. Like all the players are so close together with the coaches. They have a bond. You know, that's what I like. That's what I want as a player for my future with a coach, and Coach Purdue and Coach Frost. They just, you know, they're so easy to be around and easy to talk to and connect with.
Now, you haven't been there yet for an actual game, so you took in the spring game. Very similar, I guess, crowd probably almost sold out. 85 plus?
Yes, sir.
What was that like to kind of see a crowd like that, fans that love the school that much at a spring game?
It just shows how dedicated they are to the program and, you know, how the support that they give. We walked out from the underneath with some other recruits, and we walked around and just looked around, and we were just like, wow, this is 85,000 for a practice game. So that's just crazy.
Did you expect that? I'm sure you've heard about, what they've done in their history of spring games and all that. Is that kind of what you expected?
Yes, that's what I expected. I didn't think it'd be anything less than that.
Now, one thing you did during that trip was go in and sit down with Coach Purdue and quarterback meetings and get a chance to kind of see what life would be like as a quarterback there in Lincoln. What did you learn? What did you see there?
Well, I got to see how he handles business with the quarterbacks and, how they take it with him. But just seeing how he handles it with them and what they talk about and what they go through, I'm ready for it. I'm excited for the future. But he sits down with them. He tells them what's going on, how it's going to be, and they take their test and they're all locked in, ready to go. They love him, and I know why.
Now, I know you're recruiting guys from Nebraska. One's right here behind me, Jackson Bratton, your teammate, close friend of yours, Bama commit. Who are some other guys you're in communication with, guys you've reached out to trying to get them to join you in Lincoln down the road?
Well, Jackson's my number one target right now. But Turner Corcoran, he was my number one. He committed, so that was huge for us. But another one, Blaze Gunnarsson, up north. He's a defensive lineman, trying to get him on, and Xavier Watts up there. He's Turner Corcoran up there close with him. So just trying to get some more guys, offensive guys, defensive guys, just whoever I can get to come help win that championship there.
Now, I know, obviously, I was out here a minute ago talking about Coach Frost to Jackson. You got to meet him. You got to talk to him. Got to see him. If you're talking to a recruit like Jackson or somebody else that has not met Coach Frost yet, how would you describe him?
He's a player's person. He was a player. He connects with you. He's very down to earth. He's calm. He's gonna talk to you like this right here. He doesn't get much different. He doesn't get much higher than that. Louder. So he's very easy to connect with just because he's been there, been in your position. He knows what it's like. So he's just you have to love him. There's nothing not to love about him.
You took 2 trips last summer. Second time you committed to Nebraska. It seems like your words to me where you're kind of locked in to Nebraska. Ole Miss has checked in, Florida State, Ohio State. Numerous schools have told you if you'll look, we'll offer you, we'll talk to you. What keeps you locked in on Nebraska?
Just knowing that I'm their guy. They only took one quarterback, that was me, that class, and just putting their trust in me to help recruit that class and be the guy. So that means a lot to me, knowing that they believe that in me and they want me. So.
Now, I know your number one goal is to come out here at Muscle Shoals, go out with a bang, win a state championship. But looking ahead, I know it's hard not to look at least a little bit ahead. And you're going to sign in December. You're going to be there for winter workouts. You're going to be there for spring practice next year. Those 85,000 plus are watching you out there in Lincoln, Nebraska. When you lay in the bed at night and think about the future, what are you most excited about as when looking ahead into Nebraska?
Just getting to go out there in front of 85,000 plus every day and getting to play for a crazy fan base that's crazy about their football, and just getting to play for being developed by Coach Frost and play for him and Coach Purdue. So that's just very exciting to me.
Hey, great stuff, man. Always a pleasure talking to you, Logan. Thanks so much for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.